Hello there everyone, and welcome back to more Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. I got myself a fancy atlas, and with the new improvements to the UI, basically that mod I installed to kind of give me a little more convenience with the zoom, on top of the other quality of life changes, I like to say we made some good progress, especially on the story, since we got 3 story missions out of the way, and I like to think we did pretty well. I maybe bit off more than I could chew, losing a couple of valuable components, especially on the Battle Masters in the Warzone, but it's a nice success, and we are swimming in a decent amount of wealth. Never mind the fact that I have 2 battle mechs to sell, I believe, what is it? A blackjack and a spider. Although, markup on all items, I worry about spending that here, since Draconis Combine does not like me. If it even makes a difference. I'm pretty certain it may not make a difference, but hell, I even am pretty certain I may have already checked this, but I'm going to go to the Davion territory, or Steiner territory rather, to get my repairs in. And also, let's talk to Rihanna. She may possibly have the next story for us, or the next story mission. Let's find out.
Commander, the time's finally come to exact revenge for your father's murder. That means taking down Inferno and killing Andreas Kane. Spears has confirmed that Kane is on Xinjiang now, so the timing is perfect. How Spears gets his hands on this sensitive information, I have no idea. But if he says it's true, I have no reason to doubt it.
Neither do I.
Spears' people also managed to get us an aerial shot of the base somehow. Though the fidelity on the image is poor, it does give us a chance to formulate a basic plan of attack. Here's what I'm thinking. I'll drop you in here, near what looks to be their aerodrome. Once you've neutralized that threat, you'll proceed to this location. It's some kind of supply depot, best I can tell. I can't make out anything specific, so what's your approach? They could be storing anything there. After you destroy the depot, go ahead and make your way to the principal fortification located here. I won't sugarcoat it, Commander. This last fortification is going to be tough. It'll be heavily defended by Inferno forces, both inside and out. If I'm sure of nothing else, I'm sure of that.
All right. Looks simple enough.
Don't get cocky.
Never.
Now, for the wild card. Kane himself. Where he'll be on the ground is anyone's guess. Once I've dropped you off, I'll circle above and try to vector in on his location by scanning their comms. As soon as I locate him, I'll ping you. Any questions?
How soon can we launch?
That's up to you, Commander. Get us to Xinjiang, and I'll have the mission briefing waiting when we arrive.
Roger that.
It's kind of funny how I can just go it there, do the mission any time, even though you would think if I spend like 46 days or a month or so just repairing my mechs, you figure Kane would just move somewhere else. Oh, also I'll have to accept the mission, don't I? So, I know where the hell to go. The basic plan of attack is set, Commander, but if experience has taught us anything, it's that no plan survives contact with the enemy, especially this one. So a little advice: prepare for the worst, and let the flow of battle and your experience dictate the rest. We want to destroy Inferno once and for all, and that means killing their leader, Andreas Kane. It also means destroying their infrastructure. So take down all the enemies you encounter, and obliterate any and all infrastructure you come across. As for Kane, don't let your emotions get the better of you. If you end up going head to head with him, be smart. Keep your feet moving, pick your shots, and use the terrain to your advantage. Godspeed, Commander. And apparently we only get 250,000 C-bills. Bonus, of course, but still. So where exactly do we go? Okay, so we have to go way, way in there. So are you sure that Kane's going to be there by the time I spend 41 days going that route? It seems incredibly unlikely if I were realistic. But hey, there's nothing realistic about this game where I could just spend all my time just flying around doing absolutely, well, whatever the hell I want. And also, I was planning on selling them once I get to Steiner territory. And I honestly can't remember. Did I check this hero mech already or not? And I'm noticing for some reason that was incredibly fast to load. I'm sure I recall this skipping a bit, so I'm wondering why that is. Maybe it's because I've been here before. Yeah, it was the Kitaro. So that might have been why. It already cached or stored all the info from the system since it was already here. Alright, either way. I was curious if I get more cash. It doesn't look like it. At least from what I could tell. I'm kind of tempted to sell the fire starter as well, but I don't think that's a big deal unless we have something really valuable. Although the dragon may have overstayed his welcome a bit. And this awesome's a missile awesome, don't care for that. Highlander is tempting for another assault mech. It's kind of similar to that of a Victor. It's really just a heavier Victor almost. So I don't think I want that for a lot of the reasons why I don't like the Victor, especially with my lance mates. The arm could be very easily shut off. Otherwise, nothing else of note. So let's see what kind of equipment is there. Because I do need to get a bunch of medium lasers, upgrade lasers for my Atlas, since I'm still using a tier 1. I don't know if I have a higher tier autocannon 20 on the Atlas though. Otherwise, I'm not seeing anything of note. I'm looking at the quantity that I have, in case I'm starting to run short. Like these small lasers, for example, I might need a couple of them for my fire starter. And the machine guns too. Oh no. Yeah, I'm looking at quantity. I should have been looking at how many I owned. Dang it. I was looking at the wrong thing. But otherwise, I don't need autocannon 5s. There's nothing of tier 2 autocannon 10 that I have money to spend. And I don't think I'm going to buy anything too ridiculous of a mech at this point. Unless we get some more 95 or 100 ton mechs, or even a assault hero mech maybe, if I'm so lucky. And speaking of which, is there any rare components? Not that I could see. Although really, I should look into buying more hero mechs, mainly because it gives me more double heat sinks. I just wish there was a way to know there was double heat sinks on this thing though. That's my only concern. There's absolutely no way to really tell. It just tells me there's 10 components on there. And most of those would be heat sinks anyway. I have money to spend. Maybe I chance it because double heat sinks are going to be really good for getting more power. Especially if I could sneak them on my Atlas too. Which I don't think my Atlas really needs. Yeah, that's my justification. Since I currently have a good amount of wealth, I am forfeiting buying a real assault mech. Oh. Clear space. Alright, so sadly I'll have to throw something out first, because apparently I can't just automatically have it go into cold storage. Which is fine. I was talking about selling maybe the dragon. And hell, as much as I like this loadout for the Kintaro, it probably doesn't benefit me when I'm soloing. Maybe for a co-op group this would be amazing with the amount of firepower it can do. Especially if I'm lucky enough to get Artemis on all those slots. Otherwise, what is on the Kitaro? That's what I'm curious about most. Does it have my, yes, double heat sinks? And we get 6 of them. This is kind of what I wanted, and we do get a couple of medium pulse lasers, but since they're only tier 1s, that's not a big deal. And apparently I have to wait 12 days, which is a little unfortunate if I want to make use of said double heat sinks. I'm honestly wondering though if... Wait a minute, what am I doing? I could cheat the system, damn it. Just throw in the cold storage. Problem solved. And I don't have to spend any money for it. But again, the question becomes, do I sell it? As much as I like this mech, I don't... Well, what's the speed like? 64, so it's really damn slow for a medium mech. A ridiculous waste of buying a mech, but it gives us double heat sinks. Which is kind of what I want right now. Now, with that said, let's get to repairing because my Battlemaster nearly didn't make it out of that fight. Yeah, and it lost a good number of components too. Mostly my own doing, I suppose. I should have been prepared maybe for evacing, and the Atlas is a terrible mech for doing that. Actually, let's switch that for another tier 3. No, that's tier 2. And I don't have any higher tier SRM6s. Ooh, I actually do. Only a single tier 3 SRM6 though. But I think it'll do. And I certainly hope that was an ammo explosion that triggered there. Since I lost the SRM ammo and I'm worried that may have caused a lot of that damage that I took on this Battlemaster. There's no way to really know though, and that's is unfortunate. And how much I had a couple of heat sinks. I'm trying to remember if I had a large laser on this thing or not. At least I have 3 tier 3s, so I can afford to put one of them at risk. And then get a couple extra single heat sinks on here. And there, 70 days, good God. Well, that I was not expecting, but we got our work cut out for us. This thing took a real beating, I suppose, to justify that long of a repair time. Cyclops, pretty straightforward on what I want to give you. Just throw on the medium laser. Once I can find it. I'll stick with the tier 3, and we're almost out of tier 3s, so gotta keep that in mind. Awesome is doing awesome. Pun not intended, or intended, because it's kind of been doing that all the time, just because of its convenience of the extra range. And I would love to be able to get more mechs like that. Which could probably be the Marauder and definitely the Warhammer here. Now, last but certainly not least, let's crank up the power on this thing. I didn't really need much on heat, and so I'm wondering if I really want to have double heat sinks on this. Because what am I going to do with the extra tonnage is my thought process. Because I only have a single Artemis. If I had 2 Artemis, then I could probably justify getting double heat sinks and freeing up some tonnage, but I don't think I need them. At least on the Atlas. I gotta keep in mind I only got 3 tier 4s. Medium pulse lasers, but I only got tier 1 pulse lasers, so that's not really worth it. So we'll do tier 3s on the arms, tier 4s on the torso, and what do I have for autocannon 20s? Any high quality ones, maybe? A tier 3, 22 damage versus 20, so what's rate of fire? Almost 14, so yeah, not a drastic increase, but extra power's probably nice. And I have 8 tons for something. I'm just wondering what, again, can I do with all that extra tonnage, besides just more heat sinks. Yeah, double heat sinks on the engines might not be terrible. They're at least a lot less likely to get destroyed that way. Because I can't throw armor on anything, aside from maybe the legs, 2 points. It's a little tricky to optimize these, I'm not gonna lie, with how they decided to make these specific to certain type of weapons. I wouldn't mind throwing on some large lasers if I can fit them on these arms. Mainly because the large lasers wouldn't fit on the torso. And I don't need to tell you how much I would like to upgrade the SRM4 to another SRM6. But I think there's another mod for that too, which honestly I don't want to go too ridiculous on the mods, because really that just encourages maybe another playthrough later on in the future, especially if there's DLC or expansions to kind of complement it. So if I'm really going to go that ridiculous or fine tune it, I'll save it for a new playthrough, because I'm enjoying my time with it currently. Now, we have a bit of traveling to do, and I think I'm just going to go straight to the mission. Unless, the only exception is maybe there's like an industrial zone I could repair at that I haven't detected. Actually, let me check pilots. I almost forgot about that. There's no pilots to hire, so that answers that question. And I got 10 million to burn, so I'm fine wasting a little bit of time. Now it's hitching on us. And it's like I said, it's basically probably due to the fact I've never been here before. So it has to generate everything that this system has to offer. And with that said, what about industrial zones? Okay, there's one right there. I like to just burn through the story as much as I can, but I am going to need to... I'm still probably going to need to get to Reputation 14, maybe at most, to at least get access to the rest of this campaign itself. Am I okay with a raid? Well, with 11 mechs currently, I can afford to at least use my other mechs, so I'm okay trying to do a raid. It's just Rise of the Black Dragon. For your eyes only. Where exactly is this? Because it is... I'm pretty certain it's for this region here, so... Because this would be multi-mission, that's what my problem is, so we'll just stick with the raid. As much as I would like to do the multi-mission. Who am I kidding? Again, I need the reputation. This gives me tier 4 ERPPCs for crying out loud. I feel like that might be worth it. And tier 4 LRM-20s, which might have a place for my Atlas. Field communication, Omega security, for your eyes only. Have you heard the Kaguryu Kai, the Black Dragon Society? They are a hardline traditionalist group that first formed in the 25th century who attempt to ardently enforce Urzen Katrina Kokukaku. I'm hoping I at least said that decently. A national learning program that stresses the culture and traditions of Japanese heritage above all others, despite the fact that a majority of the Draconis Combine citizens hail from non-Japanese ancestry. Many insist they died out long ago, but we have reason to believe not only are they still active, but they are planning something that threatens national security. Our fear is that a member of the Katrinan royal family is in danger. While we have our own defenses, we need to utilize all our resources available. We are offering you a lucrative contract to pose as decoys while we feed false information to the Black Dragon Society to draw them out of hiding. The local duke has shown to be sympathetic towards his citizens of Rushgal descent, which has drawn the ire of the Kokoryuri Kai. You will masquerade as the duke's personal guard as he conducts a tour of the worlds under his authority. We are confident the Black Dragons will rise up and make an attempt on the duke's life during this tour. I'm up for it. It's a bit of a detour, but again, I would probably need to do missions anyway to build up my reputation. So let's do this. And higher quality equipment is never a bad thing. Especially ERPPCs, because I already know what I'm going to slap that on. Hell. Am I wrong in assuming that I already got two tier 4 ERPPCs? No, yeah, I have one tier 4. So, on top of the double heat sinks, you know exactly what I have in mind. I should have fitted the double heat sinks on this thing to be fair, because those ERPPCs are hot. And it's making me want to play with the awesome more. I'm not gonna lie. But we'll worry about that when we actually get access to these extra things. Alright, so standard defense mission. They kind of hate me, and it shows because I have negative reputation with them. So we're gonna have to work on that some. Yeah, this really sucks, to say the least. Well, now I'm regretting this decision, just a wee little bit. Hopefully I could get on their good side quickly, though. This is standard defense mission, so I almost feel like I can get away with 2 damage coverage. In all honesty, getting more salvage equipment might be better. There's just not a lot of incentive to do this, it's the only problem. Atlas still needs repairs, which is fine. I could downgrade to something else. Ooh, it's the Cyclops. Ooh, the Cyclops is ready, so maybe I can sort that in. For me, we have a Battle Master. Of course, the Awesome's going to be doing what it does. And what do we have for tonnage? A lot of tonnage is the answer. So, really, the world's my oyster, so it really depends what I want to field. Since we're doing a defense mission, and dang it, it's been so long, I should have tried to upgrade the PPCs on this Warhammer. It should be good, but I don't like it either way. Extra power is definitely warranted. And hell, I should have took some time to really see about upgrading these mechs. Oh well, I'm okay with it. I'm just gonna wait for this to load. Any other tweaks I want to do? Because all my mechs have capability to shoot at a good distance. And I'm very confident the Awesome's just gonna hang back and not take any damage, so if anything, it's reliably gonna be available for almost all the high value missions we're gonna do for this chain. I'm feeling confident unless I position it poorly. Otherwise, let's get this started. I want to play around with an autocannon 20 artillery some more, and by that I mean shooting at ridiculous distance and hitting them with it, because that's always fun.
We need to protect the Duke's estate and his people from a potential Black Dragon attack. Head up to the rendezvous point and stay frosty. I've heard stories about the Black Dragons. If they're even half true, you should expect a challenge.
So ideally I would want to get as good of an open field as possible. Alright, so they already activated, I think.
We're at target location, and not a moment too soon.
So I don't get much of an opportunity to position myself.
Just cross the perimeter, Commander. They're heading your way.
We have seismic alarms triggering at the outer perimeter of our community.
Alright. I don't want to hit my allies, but... Oh, that was a close hit.
They've destroyed our tool shed.
Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button there, dang. I was hoping to get an opportunity to shoot them at range, but it's a little tricky. Actually, let me get Freeman in a better position, because they're already trying to engage. Oh, I keep thinking my weapon 2 button is my autocannon. Okay, your weaponry is already screwed. How the hell did that miss, I wonder? I want to destroy your arm. Thank you. Yeah, hit on the torso. I want the center torso, ideally. No, I hit the other torso. Because again, the more salvage we can have, the better. But I think that just destroyed the arm and torso there. Yep. In the meantime, maybe I should take this opportunity to figure out where to place them. Can I have you go there and you can hit stuff for me? Actually, I think better have you up there. Oh, I don't think I get an opportunity to decide. I was hoping to maybe get some time to snipe our mechs, but nope, not happening. And hell, this is a terrible spot to try and get some range shots. Yeah, the ER PPCs are working out well there. Okay, bunch of light mechs. I can live with that.
At the waypoint?
Nice center torso hit. And continue to get nice hits on the center torso. How's our armor looking? Oh, your arm's gone. You already took a beating there from the autocannon. Although, I'm taking probably a lot more damage than necessary. There goes your other arm. That was a convenient shot. Yeah, so I probably took a lot more damage than I would like.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Now, again, I gotta work on trying to find a good spot to place these guys. Which I still believe is over the other direction here.
Nav point received. Let's go. Target is down.
Yep, that thing's pretty much dead. You guys take your time. I'll let it just limp with its small laser. Because I feel like this is not a good spot for me to engage at range, after all. Can we get over there in time to actually make it useful? Because we'll only have a moment before they start sending another wave in on us. But so far, oh, that answers that question. Only a light mech and all that. And I'll put the Warhammer there to... Oh! Yep, that's why I love the Awesome, and the Warhammer is soon going to contribute. They can pick those things off nicely. Now I gotta somehow hit a Locust. There, perfect. I would like to fire an autocannon on you. It's going to be tricky. It's going to take them a while to even do any real damage, so I kind of can do this on my own. So long as I'm aware of my ammo count, that's the big deal. Where are... That's the plan. Although, I had to miss with the autocannon, sadly. There, that paid off. Yeah, where are you? So hopefully they're ready for this. Although my Warhammer is in an isolated spot, with that said. Especially when they bring in assault mech now. Alright, Braden, you know what to do, buddy. Oh, hey, how are you doing? I'm trying to figure out what's shooting those LRMs, and do I have to worry about it?
At your requested waypoint, Commander. Tango down. Focus target has been updated.
Alright, start hitting them for me. Actually, let me get the Battlemaster's attention. Although you got a lot of firepower. So long as I hit my rear, that's pretty useful. How the hell did I not hit the center torso, though? With it, since it just stood still for me.
Focus target updated.
Is my... Oh no, that's my Battlemaster. I was wondering what the heck Assault Mech was getting in close range. And my armor is doing decently for the moment. And my Battlemaster's in good shape, but let me try and minimize this damage while they clean up. Alright, where are they? We're ready for them, I hope. Okay, take that back. I'm not ready for them. Because we got a Victor that's not pleasant. Although I just hit that too. Although, keep throwing your rear at me, will you? Oh. Well, if you're gonna force yourself on me, I don't have much choice. Actually, the Victor needs to die. He's got the autocannon 20. Did lose an arm, sadly, but... This hopefully will be the last big wave. Yeah, there's enough targets here. This is probably the final wave, with that said. Just gotta keep an eye. Oh, there goes the autocan 20, so ammo explosion though, so maybe that's useful. Alright, torso's exposed, so let's have them clean up. Hopefully clean up the Victor, or is the Victor dead? Because Battlemaster is also taking hits. Oh, I lost both my arms. Okay, so never mind that. We're almost done, hopefully. I just want to keep the Battlemaster alive at this point, while the Warhammer and the Battlemaster clean up the mess. Although that Banshee's gonna be a pain. Dang it. Shensen's out. He must have got kills to the rear, since I kind of told him to run away. Okay.
Sorry, Commander, I can't attack it.
So what are we shooting at?
Coordinating your attack.
Because my torso's about to fall off, and thankfully it's not the one. Well, it has my Artemis, so. Can they kill it quickly? They still have plenty of health on them. And the Banshee is not too terrifying on its own. Although, rear armor, taking internals on the Warhammer. So you're almost dead. There, that was a nice hit, but I worry about how close I am to death. Never mind. I'm not as worried as much now. I just got to... They could still kill the torso anytime, so I want to kill off this locust. Just don't shoot me. I got a hit on that cursed thing. Although he's still coming at me, the jerk. Let's see how he likes that. Banshee still has a little bit of work to do. Thankfully, I could do some... Well, I was going to say do some artillery fire, but the wall was in the way. I was hoping to contribute. It's not working out very well. I think that was a hit. I think. He's mad at me, that's all I can tell you. And they still have health.
Watch out. That mech is going critical.
Oh, they killed... Whoop, that was way too high of a shot. But they killed the locust for me. Which is funny. I told them to go after the Banshee. So I wonder why they're ignoring my orders. This thing has a lot of armor, though, I gotta say. Considering it has, like, crap for weaponry. Come on. I'm hoping it's not gonna take this long to kill it. I'm hoping, anyway. I just couldn't tell you if actually hitting this thing or not. Your side torso's exposed. Awesome is doing fine still. Stop side strafing. I want to hit you. You're making it difficult though. Okay, take that back. I should be piling the awesome again. This shots are not very impressive. I'm not hitting it, dang it. It's dropping down too much. But they almost got killed at least. Can I chance getting closer? Well, the PPC's gone. That makes my decision a little bit easier. Perfect.
Black Dragon forces have been depleted.
That was maybe a lot closer than it needed to be. But it's a success. And at least preserved the autocannon and the SRM-6. Again, though, the lasers had to fall off. And I lost the Battle Master, or at least it got destroyed. Poor things, they stand up close because all their medium lasers. And of course, they take all the flak as a result. Maybe I shouldn't have gone 2 mechs with PPCs, because apparently they took an eternity to actually kill that mech. So, can't get any mechs, but what kind of components can I get? Not a lot. Might as well just grab a couple of the medium lasers since I'm losing them pretty quickly. And 1.6 mil on the insurance, but ooh, Jensen's dead. That is unfortunate. And I have no way to know if that was a rear shot kill that got him. I'm gonna assume it's the rear because his rear armor is also gone. That is unfortunate. I lost one of my best pilots. And I'm sure his father is gonna be furious with me now. Well, we must go on. Alright, field communication, Omega security, for your eyes only. We did not expect such a stringent response from the Mechwarrior Yakai. We knew their support had grown in recent years, but even we do not understand the strength of that response. After such a brazen show of force, it is paramount that we engage the Black Dragons and reduce their strength as much as humanly possible. We must show them the error of their ways. Since your subterfuge has been revealed, we suggest you retreat to the Badlands, where the Black Dragon forces will seek to destroy you. The more Black Dragons you can dispatch, the weaker the threat to House Katrina will be. So it sounds like we're going to be doing Warzone next. Yep, Warzone. And there'll probably be another mission after that, but I am sorry, Senshin, for you having to die on me. I was kind of wondering if my pilots even did die with the amount of times they seem to have survived their mechs getting destroyed or at least knocked out of commission. I do have a replacement pilot still. I just gotta keep an eye out for new replacements with that said. So Atlas is ready. I can use that for the war zone. I should have tried to repair the Awesome, because I could have gotten away with it, although probably not worth it either way. Do I have enough mechs to justify? Well, I probably will still repair the Awesome, because I'm pretty certain the tonnage would allow for it. Oh no, there you are, Warzone. You're still not happy with me? I'm not surprised one bit. Yeah, it's 360. Unless I continue to send Awesome out as it is, which sounds like a terrible idea. So I'm not gonna do that. I'll just be waiting 20 days to repair it. And how does 43 days for the Warhammer? So, what does my squad... Well, I have to wait. Let's see. Get the Awesome ready now. Let's try this. How does my tonnage look? Because it's like most of my assault mechs are out. I still have another Battle Master, but I am a little gun shy on doing that. But with 2 assault mechs or close range assault mechs, maybe they can spread out the damage a tiny bit more. I just need to have you swap your roles a bit. So Braden, you take the Battle Master. Preferably don't die. and Russ here will take the victor. This is a foolproof plan that possibly can't go wrong. Although, again, I kind of would like to take the Awesome because it took them an eternity to just kill that cursed Banshee. Which I don't think is a good sign. But at least I got something bigger with more firepower, which should help some. Otherwise, we're just waiting for the mission to load. And I'm just wondering, well, I probably will be forced to repair after this next mission anyway. If there's going to be a third one. But what is my tonnage looking like with that said? 345, so this is pretty damn good. Either way. I'm just not comfortable with how easy the autocan could get destroyed on this Victor. So let's try and be a little bit smarter with controlling it. Again, with the Battlemaster and Victor up in front, maybe they'll soak the damage together for each other. Although again, I didn't quite have the best positioning I would have liked, since they decided to start dropping them down immediately.
It shouldn't take long for them to pick up on your signal and come at you. You have full authorization to kill as many of them as you can.
Nope. Getting stuck on the cliff ledge. No surprise there, but at least this mech is upgraded with tier 4s and a high tier autocannon. Again, it's just a question of where to position myself that we're going to need to figure out. And let me switch my groups here. My SRM-6 and SRM-4s are in different groups, which don't think I care for. There, murder that thing. Where was that firepower when I needed for the Banshee earlier? The autocannon had to hit the arm and didn't really do a lot of damage as a result. Alright. Murder this thing immensely, although that was a bad autocannon shot. Alright, that's all of them. Where can I go? Because the better, more range of fire I have for the Awesome, the better. Apparently my Victor took notable amount of damage, from what it's telling me, and I don't like it. And if I understand this correctly, I'm probably going to have to take most of the damage. But at least we have friendly mechs here and friendly targets to get shot at for us. So that's always a plus. Alright, let's see when it triggers. Nope, not 300.
Enemy forces moving in, Commander. Get ready for them.
Got another one.
There you are. Hopefully the Awesome is ready for you. And actually, let me put the Victor down here. Because it's not a good spot for hiding, is it? Ooh, I hit the Cicada. That was not intended. Because I want to hit the Hunchback, but you can see that's a little tricky to do.
I got it. Repositioned, waiting for further.
Well, that was convenient. But now let's steal few. Oh, I'm already in range of you. Dang it, I thought you had an autocannon 20. Although, I guess it's not too bad if you're shooting at me from that range. Nice hit on the Centaur torso, that I like. One more laser hit.
Additional bogies setting an intercept course on your position.
Where are they? Oh. Well, the answer is that question. I'm waiting for an opportunity to maybe fire autocannons at you. Probably not a good idea, though. Oh, that was the wrong mech I moved. I want to move the Victor over there. Just in case. Nope, can't hit you. Nope, missed that shot, sadly. I hope I didn't end up just killing a friendly unit there, now that I think of it. That could have very easily been a friendly. Nice hit on the javelin, though. I like that. Assassins down. Boom. They're nice, easy fodder, aren't they? Let's have more of those. Although we know that's not going to happen, let's be serious. Because they're bringing up the heavy weaponry now. Two dragons. And that's not going to hit. That actually hit the leg, but that's not as impressive a shot as it could have been. There, that's a little better. Yep, they're shooting missiles at me. We need some friendly support fire here. At least they're safe. I can at least be happy with that for a time being, but we're going to need more firepower. Boom! There goes that dragon. That's not going to do much damage, and hell, if it hits the rear armor, I kind of am thankful for it. That was so close to being a hit. That had to hit the floor. Don't worry, guys, you can take these hits, right? Come on, do some damage to it. I don't want to do all the work here now. That's still alive. Thank you. That took more effort than needed. Oh. I guess it's a good thing I went down here, because apparently they just creeped up to where I was. Marauder needs to die, though. Nah, that didn't hit him. Although they just destroyed one of my friendlies. Get to cover. And hope my allies can, or lancemates can deal with the Marauder while I clean up this mess. Although, you are not what I want to be near. Wow, they're HUD-shotting this thing. Now, if only they can kill that thing through the HUD, that would be amazing. Nope, they're shooting me, of course. Go figure. Can't have it easy. Come on, kill that thing. I want this thing to get HUD'd. There. I have to do it myself, dang it. Although my armor's about to break. And their ammo is exploding. We're almost done here. One more wave with the assault mechs. Oh crap. Kill this thing now. I said kill it. Thank you.
We've got your target, Commander.
Actually, is there another threat? No, just the cat and all that. There. That's much nicer. Yeesh, where was that when I wanted to kill the Banshee? I have a different squad altogether for this mission. Because this is not the same kind of level of performance. Although it must be because I'm much more intimidating than Atlas. Now, one more target, and I gotta keep in mind this is a war zone, so I'm not gonna stay for bonuses. I learned my lesson.
Good work. The casualties you've amassed should be more than enough to please our employers.
Let's get the hell out of here before anyone dies or loses components like the Battlemaster. Although I don't think I'm gonna have a choice. Which one's the scary one? Just kill the dragon for me. At least try and cripple it. I was hoping to avoid the engagement, but let's get out of here while they clean up. And maybe rack up some additional bonus, but I somehow get the feeling they're not going to kill this thing quickly.
Structure failure. Lost a component.
Let me take a guess. Yep, it was the arm. Is anyone surprised? It's like they know. They know it's a large laser and there's a valuable weapon on there. How about the Victor with that said? Is there a way I could check the Victor? Yeesh, there was a scary sight. The Awesome is about to lose its arm, which had a very valuable ERPPC I don't like. I don't like the prospect of losing. Either way, that was a much better mission. I can be happy with that. Now, give me the good news, give me the bad news. Do we have more to do? Are we done? It's anybody's guess at this point. There we go. 1.5 million. Nowhere near the salvage need to get any of this good stuff, but I can at least get some tier 4 lasers. Probably the best I could hope for, since I am kind of running low on them after all. And my reputation is slowly creeping back up, which makes me kind of wish I'd gone back to the Davion territory. Maybe I should seriously consider that, because this is not helping me for building up my reserves and building up cash. But at least this is far more manageable. And no one died. Most importantly, no one died. So it sounds like we are not done yet though. Part 3. With the help of your actions, the ISF have discovered the location of a significant Mechwarrior Kai leader. While our forces are still guarding the heir to the dragon, you will attempt a sneak attack to eliminate the leader. Doing so will not entirely destroy the Mechwarrior Kai. Its assiduous infection will take far more purging. By cutting off one of the Black Dragon's many heads here will dampen their enthusiasm for some time. So without a doubt, I need to start some repairs, and then we'll do this assassination mission afterwards. That is the plan. Get the repairs underway, burn a bunch of time, pay the maintenance fees, and that was quick to load up, I gotta say. I'm not sure what's different about this system and the other ones that I haven't been to, but okay, I'll go with it. Now, most important, let's start the repairs. What are we missing? Everything. Oh, of course, when I thought it was safe having the double heat sinks on there, I was clearly wrong. That is unfortunate. Well, it probably didn't, well, devil heat sinks. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but we have 4 devil heat sinks and I don't want to waste them. What else can I throw on here? Well, that's about it, I suppose, and I'm, again, not planning on throwing more double heat sinks on there for a bit. Although I guess I learned my lesson with how effective my mechs were at just killing them with 2 close-range mechs. I probably want to stick with that a little bit more. Just a little bit. Because it's almost a 90-day difference. And let's see. Just simple repairs here. I hope I have the armor being repaired, come to think of it. 52 days would suggest that the armor is being repaired, but I could be wrong. More than likely, I'm probably wrong. And I only have a tier 2 large laser now. Or never mind, I have a couple of tier 3s. Burning through them quite a bit, though, with what I'm learning, so maybe we'll downgrade. It's not that big an improvement, is it? I don't think so. Oh, and I forgot to repair your armor, didn't I? Let me do that again to make sure. No, that was right. Okay, I just want to be sure I didn't screw that up. Alright, Cyclops took a bit of a beating. Both his lasers are gone. And we almost lost the autocannon 20, which is a bit of a scare. But we'll downgrade to tier 2s for the time being on this. For a lot of the same reasons that we've been seeing. Until I can get my supply of medium lasers back up. Let's see, Atlas is in good shape, I'm hoping. I'm just doing quick repairs though. Now, let's quickly tackle this assassination and then we'll work our way towards our next story mission. 41 days. So everything should be repaired with that said. I want to assume that's what it's basically told me. Either way, this will give us a bunch of money, it'll give us some reputation to start working towards whatever happens next, I guess. Oh, and the Cyclops and Battlemaster still need to be prepared, but maybe I won't need them? Maybe. Let's see, what does my squad look like so far? Basically the exact same thing. I think we're okay with this. A lot of close range firepower and the awesome to kind of poke them at range. I just, again, forgot to check the barracks for more mech pilots. That's something I should have done. At least that way I would have a backup for in case any one of these guys decide to die on me. Otherwise, let's see. Freeman's basically maxed out everything the awesome can give him, so I should seriously swap him. Or at least so that way I can get these guys trained up. So maybe that's what I do. I'll switch out Russ and Freeman to at least give me that convenience sum. Oh, I did it wrong, dang it. There we go. At least that way Freeman can level up his ballistic skills a bit and max it out. Whereas Brandon here probably needs to use the Battlemaster more just to level up his energy skills. Although I could throw him on the awesome as well when it gets to that point. But we're loaded, let's get it going and see how simple this becomes if we can have an easy time with this mission. Fingers crossed. Although let's keep in mind, Warzone and defense missions should be a lot easier and a lot more manageable on my mechs. When I'm the aggressor,
online.
It's a lot
Sensors
different.
Online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
So I should take my time with this.
Is Sebastian Zeng, the leader of the Black Dragons. Scour the region and eliminate him with extreme prejudice.
Big question. Go up? Actually, I can't actually go up there. So never mind that thought. I was looking at the maps thinking maybe there was a pathway up there. Nope. Looks like this is the checkpoint I have to go to, and that leads up to the main base. And otherwise I gotta keep an eye out for anything. Against helicopters and tanks, I'm not really good against. But if they get in close range like that, that's a different story. I see you. Good, keep them coming. We're not going to do anything too risky. We'll just stay out of the open and take our free shots.
I'm showing nothing on scopes that can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
Priority target received.
Kill our quick draw for us. Didn't hit the center torso, but it got close. Perfect. Oh. Kill these things quickly. I don't like them. Never mind, there's more of them. But that's a lot of the reason why I'm staying out in the open like this. We can see them coming from a mile away, almost. Almost. And at least they're good about killing tanks. I suppose I could be happy with that. Now, oh, helicopter incoming. Well, they don't need me. You see how much of a sharpshooter they are killing helicopters. Again, I re-emphasize, where the hell was that when I wanted you to shoot at a Banshee, dang it? It seemed like it took an eternity. I'm a little bit disappointed, if I were to be honest. There was something up there. Yeah, how do I... Oh, there's a pathway way north, apparently. We just gotta kill all these targets. Actually, let me tell all you guys to back up. You're kind of blocking my path a tiny bit. I will check the base. Yep, this makes our way up some.
Moving to your 6, Commander.
What else is shooting me? Doing that just so it doesn't explode on me. Or my lance mates. Now this is scary. Because this is going to prompt a lot of problems. If they have any demolishers or close range targets. Although you're in my way. If you're just going to float there, fine, I'll shoot you. That was a bad shot. That was a bad shot too. I'm trying... And after all that... Like I said, these guys are crack shots when they want to shoot at vehicles. Nope, company. Let's kill this quick draw quickly. I don't know where exactly I hit, but it's doing good damage. At least it makes a nice kill box for me, which I was a little bit worried it would get us killed.
Moving to your 6, Commander.
So keep them coming, please. I should wait down here with that said a bit more. Because, yeah, these LRM carriers are not pleasant. I imagine if those were SRM carriers at this kind of range. Like that. Whoa. There's some ragdoll physics for you. Who would have thought that lasers would have caused so much force? Alright, I think we're in the clear. I don't want to jinx it yet. The big fight's still ahead of us. So let's just admire wrecking stuff in the meantime. So this is the turn to the main base. So let's get ourselves ready for what's likely going to be the big battle. Because everything else was pretty easy, but again, we managed to use the choke points to our advantage really well. So maybe that would have been a lot more scarier than if I had gone a little more aggressive. Where's our target? Oh, I see legs. They're hot legs at that.
You heard the commander. Let's move.
Yep, and let's see if we can get some free shots on them, whatever it is.
Requested location.
Well, nope,
Tango.
you're dead. My awesome can take some shots on them. Oh, it's a stalker. That is not a mech I want to fight at long range because of 2 LRM-20s. Yeah, 2 mechs with LRMs. We need to get aggressive, I suppose.
Follow the commander.
Destroying that gate was a terrible idea, I'm realizing now.
Destroyed.
I'll take the hits for the time being. Ow, SRMs. There's our target.
Copy. Lance target identified.
Feel free to murder him while I soak up some of these shots. Hello, buddy. We're nearly in your minimum range. So that should help a lot with absorbing damage. I just gotta watch my health, because I'm just realizing I'm taking a beating as well. Yep, my hull just got breached really quickly there.
Saying the boogeyman is finally dead. Many Black Dragon's warriors remain, so peel back before they overwhelm you.
That's the plan.
We fulfilled our contract, Commander. Let's get you out of here now.
Take the hits for me, because I was not expecting that much damage. Especially with 2 long-range mechs, but to be honest, I kinda did it to myself, didn't I? Opening that gate to give them free shots on me. But my rear armor can take the hits, and I'm hoping they'll be alive long enough for me to get to the evac. That plan on trying to harass them at range seriously backfired on me. Good God.
Got another one.
We're almost there, guys. How are you doing? Freeman? The Victor? You took some rear damage, but you should be dealing with them at this point, so...
Target.
Oh, he's dead. That's why. Nope, never mind. We're done. That was rough. 2 LRM-20s and 2 LRM-15s apparently did a lot of damage to me. I was not expecting that. Sure, the Stalker still had 2 SRM-6s, which made it really scary and close, but I still figured I had a lot of armor. I would even go with the argument I had, like, taken very little damage up to that point too, so what the hell hit me? I'm a little bit in disbelief there, but we survived. We survived. We sadly don't get the best of salvage again as a result, but again, let's try and restock up on medium lasers. At least the damage was only 600,000, so that was pretty manageable despite how close that was for me. And because my hull got breached, or my armor got breached, that's where most of that damage came in. Still, otherwise, that was incredibly good for the rest of my team. It's just the rear armor on Freeman. And we're finally done, too. The dragon's family is safe for now, and your actions played a not its inconsequential part. The dragon will remember. So I know what I'm doing with these ERPPCs. And that boosts our reputation quite significantly. So when I do this upcoming mission at Xinjiang, that might very well put me at reputation 13. But we're at that point. I'm going to save that for next episode, I guess. We're going to kill Kang. And then we'll have to... Well, we'll have fun with a King Crab, I think. Because I believe I did all the story missions up to this point. Ooh, and a rare mech. I was oblivious to that. We'll quickly check the rare mechs, I suppose, while I get repairs underway. Thankfully, repairs should be pretty minor for everyone else. So I'm happy about that. And again, let's check pilots. 49. I would like to grab you, I guess. I suppose I should grab you. I don't see why not. Everyone else, nah. And what about to buy? Oh, just the rifleman, which... As nice as it would be, I don't think I really care. Autocan 20. I should buy it just because I need it. I just dislike this 25% markup, dang it. It's biting me in the butt now, isn't it? And medium lasers. I should be looking for medium lasers. Since I'm burning through them pretty quickly, and there are no medium lasers, so much for that. No hero mechs though, so actually, let's refit the Awesome now, since we have ERPPCs and I have double heat sinks to throw on it. This is probably the one mech to benefit off it the most. Am I comfortable with three tier 4 ERPPCs? Well, all I can tell you is I definitely will have fun piloting it or using it. That I could say without a doubt, but we need room for all these double heat sinks. That's a bit of a problem. And I do not like the idea of double heat sinks on my arm, but it might be necessary. I can't even fit all these double heat sinks in, even if they were all double heat sinks. What am I doing? Let me just throw these on here. And that still gives me 4 tons for crying out loud. I don't know what else to do. I could throw a small pulse laser on there. I just don't have enough. Well, maybe I could get away with it. Can I throw a nice quality pulse laser on here? It may not be much, but it's an improvement. How much can I get away with on the armor, though? Not a lot. But at least I can max out my tonnage, at least. So yeah, I have a couple of double heat sinks that are exposed, which is why I'm going to do it like this instead. There. And that eases my conscience just a tiny bit. This should be fun. I think I want to pilot this mech as opposed to give it to Freeman or anyone. I am so excited to play with some tier 4 ERPPCs. Am I confident of anyone to pilot the Atlas though is the big question. Either way, that is done. Let's travel to these other systems quickly before I call it a wrap here. Bills paid again, but I have money for it. Keep in mind, Andreas was spotted in the system, and I just spent like 4 months almost just flying around it. Are you sure he's still there? I would argue he's not. Otherwise, let's find some components. Any more lasers? I have money to burn, so why not try and find something? No lasers. Large lasers, but not much in other lasers. So, not the best kind. Nothing really noteworthy, alas. So let's check this final mech here. Although I don't have the money really for another assault mech, even if it is a good rare mech. Unless I sell a couple things. What do we get? What do we get? Ooh, trebuchet. I don't trust my lance mates to utilize this, but this would have been a decent mech early on to grab. I definitely would use it for the turn-based strategy game Battletech. It has a lot of value in that, but not here, I would argue. I don't need autocan 10s. We got a couple autocan 20s already. Don't think I need another, but again, priority should be lasers, which there's nothing really noteworthy, sadly. Outside of buying extra SRMs. And I gotta keep in mind I have some LRM 20s too. Tier 4 LRM 20s of that, so maybe I can make use of that to an extent, but I think we're done here. You're still in the process of being repaired. Well, you took the most damage, to be fair, I guess. So, I will leave it at that. It was fun, although the textures died on me again. That's a shame. Either way, Atlas has been a lot of fun. It seems those last two missions went better than the very first one. Outside of how quickly this poor thing got crippled. Just look what they did to that center torso. They breached right through that entirely. I will see you next time.